Now a look at what the Target 12 investigators are working on. We have some new details on the staffing shortage that early childhood intervention providers are experiencing across Rhode Island and how millions in recently announced COVID-19 funding might help them.
Target 12 investigator Tolly Taylor joining us live in studio. And Tolly, we've been reporting on this for a while. Target 12 first reported on this last month.
That's right. My colleague Eli Sherman 2 weeks ago first reported that hundreds of Rhode Island toddlers aren't receiving early intervention services because of a staffing shortage. Yesterday, I reported on a state-hosted meeting directing early intervention providers to use more than $3.6 million in CARES Act funding. I spoke to the CEO of one of the 9 providers across the state about why this funding boost is so urgent.
We don't have the capacity in the early intervention system to see new children who have been diagnosed with a developmental delay, and it's just a travesty. Young children, their brains are developing rapidly every single day. So every day of a delay, every week of a delay, every month of delay on getting services to kids has massive outcomes to those children.
And Tolly, since your story first aired, the state releasing new details about really just how severe this problem is statewide.
Yeah, it revealed how many Rhode Island infants and toddlers are receiving early intervention and how many are missing out. We now know nearly 2,300 0 to 3-year-olds are getting early intervention services across the state. But the state estimates that 1,100 others are eligible but haven't been referred. And that goes back to the staffing shortage, with 62 open positions across the state.
And switching gears a little bit now, Tolly, Target 12 investigator Tim White has a story about hospitalizations, and I understand that's coming up at 5 and 6.
That's right. Tim has obtained new data showing that despite the fact that there are many more vaccinated adults in Rhode Island than unvaccinated adults, the majority of COVID-19 hospitalizations are unvaccinated adults. Tim will have the full story coming up at 5 and 6.
Very big stories. Target 12 investigator Tolly Taylor, thanks as always for being here.
Thanks for having me.